The year 2025 brings a new wave of integrated amplifiers designed for both audiophiles and home theater enthusiasts. These amps combine clean power, advanced DACs, and elegant designs to deliver an unmatched listening experience. Whether you prefer vinyl, streaming, or high-res audio, these models bring out every detail in your music. Let's explore the top 5 integrated amplifiers that truly stand out in 2025. Don't forget to check out the product links in the description below each video for easy access to purchase your favorite tech products. Number 5. Fosi Audio V3 Amplifier. The Fosi Audio V3 is a surprisingly powerful and clean Class D stereo amplifier built around the Texas Instruments TPA3255 chip, paired with quality passive components. It delivers up to 300 W per channel into 4 ohms, with the appropriate power supply, such as a 48V/5A PSU, though real usable power depends heavily on speaker impedance and voltage of the supply unit. What's especially impressive is how little noise or distortion it introduces. Users report it's basically dead silent when idling, and handles complex, dynamic passages cleanly even at higher volumes. The case is compact, with good heat dissipation design, top and bottom vents, full-body heatsink, plus a logarithmic, taper A, volume control for smoother, more natural control over loudness. The V3 even allows swapping of op-amps for tone tweaking. Stock is NE5532, but you can experiment with others, which gives audio enthusiasts room to tailor the sound more to their liking. On the flip side, its simplicity is both a strength and limitation. It offers only RCA line inputs, no Bluetooth, no tone controls, no complex DSP. The pre-out jack is present, but it behaves a bit unusually, doesn't track volume control in many setups, so it's not fully featured as a preamp. Also, the promised maximum power, 300 W/2, is contingent on using the right PSU. With lower voltage supplies, output drops significantly. Speaker load matters too. Speakers with lower sensitivity or higher impedance may not reach full dynamic headroom or bass response without pushing the amp hard. Number 4. JBL MA9100HP. The JBL MA9100HP is a premium AV receiver designed for those who want both high power and versatile feature support without going fully into ultra-flagship territory. It delivers up to 140 W per channel, under ideal conditions, which is plenty for most home theater speakers in medium to large rooms. The unit supports modern video and gaming features, including HDMI 2.1 with 8K per 60 Hz and 4K per 120 Hz pass-through, VRR and ALLM, making it ready for next-gen consoles and content. Its smart setup features, built-in EQ tools, like EasySet EQ, and multiple inputs, HDMI, analog, digital, make connectivity easy while preserving audio quality. On the flip side, while it offers plenty of power, it may begin to strain when driving very inefficient or high-power-hungry speakers at extremely high volumes across all channels simultaneously. The bundled EQ and calibration tools are useful, but audio purists might prefer more advanced room correction, like Dirac Live, for finer tuning. Also, the full HDMI 2.1 features are often limited to certain ports, so careful source routing is required to make full use of features like 4K per 120 Hz or VRR. But overall, the MA9100HP strikes a strong balance between performance, features, and realism for a broad range of users looking to get serious out of their home theater setup. Number 3. Eversolo Play DAC Amp. The Eversolo Play is a very capable all-in-one streaming DAC and amplifier that brings plenty of modern features into a single compact box. It uses a high-quality AKM AK4493 SEQ DAC which supports high-res audio up to PCM 768 kHz/32-bit and native DSD 512, giving very good clarity and detail even on demanding tracks. The amp section delivers 60 watts per channel into 8 ohms, and 110 W into 4 ohms, which is strong enough to drive bookshelf speakers well in small to medium-sized rooms. There's also a 5.5-inch color touchscreen for control and display, album art, VU meters etc., plus multiple inputs, HDMI ARC, optical, coaxial, analog, even a phono MM/MC input if you have a turntable. You also get good streaming support, Tidal, Qobuz, HeServices, AirPlay 2, Chromecast, etc., a subwoofer output, with crossover adjustment, USB output, and room EQ calibration via either a smartphone mic or external mic, which helps tailor the sound to your room. On the downside, while its power is decent, it's not going to replace a large multi-kilowatt AVR for very large rooms or extremely power-hungry floor standers. The phono stage, while useful, won't match a high-end dedicated phono preamp for vinyl enthusiasts who want every bit of detail. Also, some users report that volume scaling can feel a bit coarse at lower levels, i.e. very low volumes aren't as refined, and the touchscreen, while useful, can be a fingerprint magnet or less responsive in very bright conditions. Finally, because it's such a jack-of-all type device, if you already have excellent amps or a dedicated DAC, the benefits may be less dramatic. Many of its features shine if you're consolidating gear, streamer plus amp plus DAC, into one box. Number 2, Yamaha RX-A2A Vintage. The Yamaha RX-A2A Vintage is a premium mid-tier receiver built to deliver reliable, high-quality home theater performance with modern features. It supports 7.2 channels, which gives you flexibility to configure your surround, height, or extra subwoofer setup. With power outputs in the 100W into 8 ohms, 2 channels driven range, it can reliably drive a good set of speakers in a medium to large room without strain. It handles immersive audio formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, and also includes Yamaha's height virtualizer, so you can get overhead effects even if you don't have full ceiling or up-firing speakers. On the video side, the RX-A2A is video forward. Some HDMI ports support 8K per 60Hz or 4K per 120Hz pass-through, and it supports gaming features like ALLM and VRR, making it ready for next-gen consoles. Yamaha also includes YPAO RSC room calibration, with multiple measurement points, plenty of analog/digital inputs, dual subwoofer outputs, and streaming support via MusicCast, which lets you integrate it into a wireless multi-room system. There are, however, some trade-offs to keep in mind. When all channels are active, for example in a full 7.1 or 7.2 setup, the available power per channel can drop, reducing headroom during intense scenes, especially with demanding speakers. Number 1, Marantz Model 40N. The Marantz Model 40N blends analog warmth with modern digital streaming in a beautifully built all-in-one unit. It delivers about 70 watts per channel into 8 ohms, and roughly 100 watts into 4 ohms, making it strong enough to drive many high-quality bookshelf or floor-standing speakers without strain. It uses Marantz's HDAM modules for the analog output stages, which help deliver smoother, more dynamic sound compared to standard op-amps. There's a decent array of inputs: HDMI ARC for TV audio, USB, digital optical/coaxial, analog RCA, plus a built-in moving magnet phono stage for vinyl lovers. On the digital side, it supports high-resolution PCM, up to 24-bit/192 kHz, and DSD streaming, and has full wireless streaming via HEOS, AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, Bluetooth, etc. The sound signature is rich and musical, vivid mid-range, smooth highs, good detail, and more punch and bass than many pure digital amps because of its strong analog power and generous power supply. While it excels in many areas, there are trade-offs. It doesn't support height channels or Atmos-type surround sound, so it's purely stereo, plus a subwoofer if you use one. Bass extension depends greatly on your speaker's capabilities or adding a sub-out. The internal output is solid, but won't replace a large subwoofer for very deep low frequencies in big rooms. The unit is large and heavy, it weighs over 16 kilograms, so you'll need sturdy furniture and ventilation. Some users report that streaming stability, Wi-Fi, HEOS, can occasionally be less seamless depending on network conditions. Also, because it's a premium unit with many features, its price is quite high, meaning expectations are lofty. You'll want to pair it with good speakers to get its best performance. If you want a versatile stereo system that handles both your analog sources, vinyl, etc., and digital/streaming ones, TV, streaming services, in one gorgeous, high-performance box, the Marantz Model 40N is hard to beat. It's especially compelling for medium to large living rooms, for people who care about sound quality, craftsmanship, and convenience. If your priority is full surround or Atmos, or ultra-deep bass in a large space, you may find other systems or adding a subwoofer will still be necessary. And that wraps up today's journey through the world of tech wonders on high-tech. If you enjoyed this video and discovered some must-have gadgets, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss our daily dive into the latest and greatest in technology.